live at the Accra Sports Stadium for Coach Masoud Dramani. He selected or chosen a crack side minus his regular goalkeeper though, and there it is. So Shaib Sharif is in goal. Emmanuel Amankwa, Ransford Mensah, Konadu Yadom, Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain for the evening, Rafael Amponsa, Kwesi Asma, Hussein Mohammed, Hamza Issa, Stephen Apia Asari, and Mauli Wayu are the 11 for Accra for coach by Didi Dramani. Now to the Red Army from Kumasi. In goal for them is a Guinean import, Mohamed Kamara. Captain for the side from Congo, Samba O'Neill, Lord Amoa, Francis Aqua, Zakaria Fuseni makes his debut for the Warriors. Join them from Brikum Chelsea, and is making his debut. Seth Kojo, Patrick Esiedu, Emmanuel Entry, the action as well. Kwame Poku, Albert Amoa, together with the man Amoa, the Kotoko, ready, looking all good. Looking all good for the game. Donning their red jerseys. Beautifully done by the Hope brand, who are the official catch points of Kotoko. So we are live at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is a President's Cup. So Emmanuel Entry, the captain, Samba O'Neill, captain for the evening for the Warriors. And they have the referees in action today.
Yeah, so experienced referee Reginald Colin Samoa would officiate this game, assisted by Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Dolagbanu, and then of course fourth referee Charles Bulu in there.
So the referee goes on with a toss to decide which team will kick off and where each team will also defend. And so all is set. Kelvin Osei Esibe, captain for Hearts of Folk, and Samba O'Neill, both are defenders, and they're leading the charge in the game today.
Of course, you can trace the President's Cup as far as to 1969, where Ebuswadro have beat Asante Kotoko by a goal to nothing to be crowned champions of the then Republican Cup, right? Yes, but then it is the 18th edition of the President's Cup. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi. And fans would forgive Hearts of Folk for a poor season if they can go on to win this game.
So all is set for the all-important game here, live at the Accra Sports Stadium. That's the Hearts of Folk team. Ina Habo and Konadu Yadom is the man issuing some instructions for the Phobian club who want to win the trophy they won 2 seasons ago when they beat the Warriors here in Accra to lift that trophy. Last year, though, it was held in Kumasi, and Kotoko lost to Asekimosa from Abidjan or Cote d'Ivoire in Kumasi. The Phobians, as always, in their numbers here. So a minute silence to be observed in honor, obviously, of Portugal international Diogo Jota. So the two players, set of players, Kotoko and Hearts of Folk officials, all set. A minute silence. Live, ready for the big kickoff here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Assistant referees are now checking the net to see how good it will be to handle the ball.
Benghazi, of course, you know, it is the first game of Masoud Dramani, and then he's had a lot to say, especially regarding a legacy, living consistency, showing consistency in the game. And then we'll see the first lineup that he's shown, and then the likes of Kwesi Asma up front, the likes of Hamza Issa, Mauli Wayo, or up front for Accra Hearts of Folk. For Karim Zito, he's had a very good record against Accra Hearts of Folk. Don't forget that when he was with Dreams FC, he didn't lose a game this season against Accra Hearts of Folk. And then when he came here in their last game in the Super Clash, he also made sure that they picked a point, a goalless draw here. So, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Abdul Karim Zito, has had a good season against Accra Hearts of Folk. Well, this time around, we need a winner. It will not end in a draw. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi.
And so, debut appearances for Zakaria Fuseni, together with his compatriot in midfield, Seth Kwajo for the Warriors. And there you have the bench for Hearts of Folk, led by Coach Didi Dramani. And for Kotoko as well, led by the big man himself, Karim Abdul Zito, an ex-player himself, and now in charge of the fabulous side. Referee, very experienced referee, even though quite young, But very experienced FIFA referee, Reginald Collins Amor. He is the man for this evening game. Very experienced campaigner, and he is a man for the game. It's not his first. He's been there several times, and he's in there again today, handling the big game between Kotoko and Hearts of Folk here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Right, so we count down to the game, and a big miss for Accra Folk.
And we are underway live at the stadium. Hearts of Folk kicking us off. It is a goalie Shuab with a long kick up field. They're going to control the ball in their own half now. Emmanuel Entry looking for the man on the left side. Patrick Esiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Aqua, the man on the left side of defense for Kotoko in this evening's game. He throws one down. Get the ball back from, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of crosses from Aqua. The Phobians take over the ball now in midfield. Hearts of Folk, player goes and referee says what? An infringement. He says play should go on, and so play does go on.
And we're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game, and trust me, Kotoko putting their passes together and getting applause from the fans here. Let's see how it goes, Benghazi.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down for an infringement for the Warriors. And they clearly are serving their intentions for this
Sandwich
game.
between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neill locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Entry, but his ball to left side is kept in. Aqua heads the ball on, but that connection from Kwampoku wasn't good enough, and out he goes for a throw-in. Kwampoku, you recall, joined the Black Stars team in the London special friendly that was played for the Black Stars. He was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though, but here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif. He will locate his man, Kunedu Iyadom. Into midfield now he goes. Raphael Amponsa. The Phobia taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball. In full. A chance for House of Folk already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball seen there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masoudi Dramani. And Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hearts of Folk have their plan as well.
Hearts of Folk really are not taking this lying down. They are also giving it a fight. That was a great opportunity there for Hamza Issa. A free kick now for the Phobians. Deep in midfield. The last of the two ties met here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barren. 0-0 ended. But I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi. And it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Cup. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Headed on a chance for House of Folk. This will be a goal, and goalie comes out. And Kamara with a beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hearts of Folk. But Kamara Mohammed in goal for the Fabulous team, coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hearts of Folk's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down,
Wayo.
Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no fear. You never know. It should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test and he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hearts of Folk has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hearts of Folk half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. Referee says play should go on, and that's go on. Kotoko with him on entry in midfield. That was a beautiful play from him. He locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to entry. Entry with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man, Lord Amwa. Get the ball to Lord, but the linesman's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. And the Phobians are coming again. Good ball in field for Artofok. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass. Poor pass from Hussein. Trying to release his man, Stephen Apia Asari, but the pass from Hussein was poor. Kelvin Osesibe, as always, no nonsense with a clearance for Accra Artofok.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hearts of Oak, and then, of course, in Kumasi, where he made a mistake. And I mean, overconfidence, as we say, he was overzealous, and it went a long way to affect them. He lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu in post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made this his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Hearts of Oak attacking now, but the pass is poor, only locating Kotoko's Emmanuel Entry in midfield. He goes back, gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo's ball is good, but headed out by Kunedu Yadom for the Hearts of Oak team. On the left side for Hearts of Oak this evening is the man, Stephen Asari. He's been brought down for this play to GHOne. That's GHOne. On the ball now for Kotoko is Esiedu. Good ball in field, onside. Pampoko on the ball now. Pass is good now. Amwa with a chance. And he could not connect the ball though. Linesman flag is anyway up for offside.
Good play from Kotoko Benghazi. Great play from Kotoko. And a good movement there. But he went a bit too early and offside against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But trust me, Hearts of Oak will need to be very, very careful and leave too many spaces behind. Well, if those spaces are not covered, trust me, Benghazi, they might concede the first goal here in the 2025 President's Cup.
That was Albert Tamwa with an opportunity, but he went a shade ahead of the defenders. So offside against him. Kotoko with an infringement though in their own half, and captain Samba O'Neill. He will locate his defensive partner Zakaria Fusaini, who joined the Warriors this summer from Brecum Chelsea. Good ball in field now, looking for the run of the striker, but will be cleared by Hearts of Oak. Emmanuel Amankwa with a clearance, and out it goes for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by the Fablo side. Aqua Francis gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo goes back, locating his man in defense in Zakaria Fusaini. Zakaria now looks for Seth Kojo. Goes in field. Beautiful play from Kojo to his man. The ball will break down, and the full take over now. Good ball from Hearts of Oak. Kwesi Asma is brought down, and referee has blown for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Well, referee will have a word with him, and I'm sure the next time he brings down a player, the next time he is a culprit, we will see a yellow card for the number 10 shirted man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And there the man in your short sets. Hearts of Oak with the ball in their own half. Deep in midfield now. Back to Kelvin. Osei Esibe. Esibe will locate Kunedu Iyadom. Iyadom in his own half, taking his time on the ball. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the Nations Wembley. Kotoko 0, Hearts of Oak 0. Still back in their own half. Hearts of Oak. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain for the evening. Control the ball in his own half, looking for options, very few options. So he looks for Manuel Amankwa on the right side. Amankwa on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Kwesi Asma goes in field, but attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Fabulous team.
Gradually, they're building up into this game, and you could see that, of course, the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then, brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Kunadu Yadom, clearing his lines. Kwame Poku was trying to break loose, but Kunadu Yadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Fusaini for Kotoko. He's deep in the House of Folk half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Pass to Peter Asiedu. Asiedu's pass is poor. And Kotoko will lose out on that attack. It's House of Folk now. Counter is on for House of Folk. On the ball now for the far block side of the Phobians. Maulewayo. Cross comes to the chance. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
Benghazi, he had so much space to control that ball. So much space to take his time and make a decision. He went for an early header. Maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from him.
He had so much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a bit of options if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement though for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Kotoko have the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neal. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one outfield now, but out is Shuab Sharif saving it for Asofok. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates his man, Rafael Amponsa. Good ball in field from Wayo. Wayo gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asofok. Kwesi Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes in field. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Hearts of Oak are gradually finding their rhythm, Benghazi, and you could see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And then yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there and timely clearance from Konedu.
Konedu clearing his lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. But ball has been cleared and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GHOne TV. It's the President's Cup, live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Hearts of Oak against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neal controls the ball. Back to Zakaria. Husseini looks up. Long ball out full looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Shuab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku with a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Shuab came out in time and saving it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Konedu Iyadom. Konedu Iyadom locates his man on the left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, has been blocked and out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Hearts of Oak beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year, we saw Asek Mimosa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Hearts Kotoko will take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the House of Oak half now. Konedu Iyadom. He loses out now. Kampoku on the ball. Kotoko shoots one, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch a goalkeeper, but then again, Konedu would need to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defensemen of Accra. They need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Konedu Iyadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko's half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. Entry Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neal in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now for Kotoko. He goes infield. He's lucky to have retained the ball there. Looks up, long ball over the top now. A ball will be cleared again by captain for Asofo, Kelvin Osei Esibe. No nonsense man. A stalwart in defense for Accra Asofo, Kelvin Osei Esibe. With a clearance there for the Phobians. Throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by Aqua Francis to Kampoku. Poku gets the ball to his man, Peter Amidou. Amidou Aqua to midfield now to Seth Kojo. Poor pass from him, and the Phobians take over the ball now. On the left side, there go. On the ball now for Asofo, Stephen Apia Sari. Apia on the ball, he goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Atofo.
It's been a fair game so far, Benghazi. A very, very fair game from both sides. But then, of course, Kotoko have had a clear chance so far. Atofo could need to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Kunadu Yadom on the ball now for Atofo. He joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Kunadu Yadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. The ball be cleared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra Atofo. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Kunadu Yadom, redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going in with a tackle. He seems to have come off west though. But he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian. Cross comes in. A good one to the box. And it will be cleared by the fabulous team. A poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked and it will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Seth Kojo. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Kelvin Osayesibe. Osayesibe will look for options. Gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Oak won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by 1-0. And the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Oak actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2-0.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayesibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captain in the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Oak deep in midfield. Pass is good to left side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go past his man. Can he do that? He does. And referee says pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And out it goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would need this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, we're going straight for penalties. And this time around, I think that it has been more open as compared to what we've seen in the previous games this season.
So the Phobians again will come into attacking areas. Hearts of Oak on the attack now. Cross comes in and ball cleared again by Zakaria Husseini. Out for a throw-in. Looks as though the Phobians are now pushing more men to attacking areas and are dominating at this stage. 17 minutes done in the first half. So goalless here at Accra Sports Stadium. Throw-in. Ball thrown in by Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in from him, but nobody particular as the ball be cleared by the fabulous team in their own half. Anthony Emmanuel in midfield looks up, pass is good, trying to release his man, and that was too strong. Too strong though, and out it goes for a throw-in for Atofo. Ball thrown in by the Phobians. Kelvin Osayesibe. Esibe on the ball now. He looks his man in midfield. Kwesi Asma, his pass is good. On the ball now, he's been brought down. Referee will blow for an infringement for Atofo.
One man down, Benghazi, and Strength coming into play there. And of course, assistant one was right there to see the action. The player was brought down. Cynical tackle from the left back in there. I think that Hearts of Oak would need a lot of those long balls that we've seen from the Mauli Wayo. Will need to come into the game more. There you see the man Masoudi Dramani, former assistant coach of the Black Stars. He's showing some instructions there. A very, very experienced manager. He's talked about consistency, how even if he leaves the club, there should be a plan, a pattern that the club should follow. We'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masoudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Atofo, Raphael Amponsa coming in behind this free kick for Atofo. Can they orchestrate the first goal? Rafael Amponsa is there alongside Hussein Mohammed. A two-man wall has been formed by the Pablos team. And the fans are shouting goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in, a good one, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Rafael Amponsa wanting to catch the goalkeeper there, and well, is that a cross, is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Kotoko.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time round, Ransford will leave it. Corner kick for the Phobians. This will obviously be an in-swinger. It comes in a good one. A long one though, headed back, and ball be cleared. And out he goes again for another corner kick. GHOne.
Another corner kick, Benghazi. And 20 minutes of play done. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have had some good chances. Of course, Accra Kotoko some good chances as well. Goalkeeper Kamara called into action. And yes, corner kick quickly taken. Kotoko come forward. A chance for Kotoko. A shot. A brilliant defending once again, Benghazi.
That was a chance for Kotoko. Shot coming in, but it's been cleared, and out it goes for throw in for Kotoko, thrown in by Seth Kojo. Kojo will locate Zakaria Fuseni. Husseini on the ball to his man Samba. Now Samba locates entry in midfield. Back to Zakaria. Zakaria looks for options and sends it on one upfield. It's a very long one headed on by Kwame Poku. Cross comes in looking for the man Emmanuel Amoa, but Amoa cannot get to that ball, and ball be cleared by Asofo for touch though, and so out it goes for a throw-in. Throwing for Kotoko. On the ball for the Fabulous side. Kojo set brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement, so it's an infringement for the Fabulous team. Today, Kotoko are playing with Patrick Asiedu on the right side of midfield. He normally plays on the left side of defense. Today, he's playing on the right side of midfield for the Warriors. Patrick Asiedu. So, an infringement there for Kotoko. Emmanuel entry. He goes behind his free kick. Kotoko have got men in the box to look for. It comes in a good one. Headed on and missing the post by inches. That was Captain Samba O'Neill coming close for the Warriors here. The in-swinger was good from entry. And a run from Samba O'Neill. He rose majestically. Got his head to that ball, but missing the post by some inches.
Benghazi, his jump reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo, and when he was at Juventus. And of course, you see how he kept his eye on the ball, very, very focused on the ball, and made sure that he got that contact with the ball. It was just by inches, but trust me, it was a good one. And both teams warming up gradually into the game, Ben.
The Phobians will respond. On the right side, they go now. Mawole Wayo on the ball now for Artofo. Can they move, get a movement? Cross comes, a good one. Ball drops. It's a goal. Hamza Issa with the opening goal for Artofo. Brilliant goal by our standards. The man from Aroras. Jesus Mohammed for the Phobian club. Hamza Issa with a brilliant connection after a mistake and a howler from goalie Mohamed Kamara. Hatafok 1, Kotoko 0.
Benghazi, what a gift. What a gift. It is not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy, and there you have it. Look at it, the first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi, Asante, Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and singing, "Be quiet and don't be silly." And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick and enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a bad song.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Kessier on left side for Kotoko. He goes in field though. He locates his man, Seth Kojo, back to Francis Aqua on the left side. To Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into MT Emmanuel now for Kotoko. MT will look out for options. A ball headed down. It draws for Amwa. He shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense, defending resolutely for Accra to Folk. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but connection was poor, and out to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Fuseni on the ball. But attack will break down though. Has to focus on the ball now. He goes in field. Ampon Sarafial is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra to Folk.
Benghazi, I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra to Folk, and this time around one of the crosses fell the way of the goalkeeper. He dashed it out and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from Accra to Folk, and one of them has been meaningful so far. Kotoko will need to come back strongly. The confidence of Hearts of Folk is very up, and I will not be surprised if they make another incursion, Ben.
Let's see if the Phobians can make it to. That's the man, the goal scorer for Hearts of Folk, Hamza Issa. He joined them from their junior team, Aroras. Got the opening goal here. Going into the area, a chance again for Hearts of Folk, and Kunadu Yadom's connection going out for a goal kick though.
Benghazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming, and now you can see Accra to Folk going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in a Ferguson-like style. No, I mean, not perturbed at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei has to be on the ball, but he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Ashakem in the lower tier, locating captain for the side again, Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe goes in full now. He locates his man, Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma now to Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Kelvin Osei Esibe again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa with a long ball. It drops. Accra is calling, goes to come out. He doesn't come. Referee though blow for an infringement.
Benghazi, determination from Accra to Folk to offset it. Amankwa in there, and poor communication, yes, from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was a ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Benghazi.
Kotoko now will break out, but the ball has been cleared. Ball has been cleared. Has to focus on the ball again now. Kelvin Osei Esibe. Long ball into the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Aqua. Ball thrown down for Atofok. Hamza Issa is brought down though. And an infringement for the Phobian club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the first yellow card flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko for bringing down the marauding Hamza Issa.
Benghazi, Accra to Folk are having a presidential ride. A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has cost them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill will need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross, and what should have been a simple save from him, he just could not do it. Gifton Hamza is out with that goal.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was with Dreams FC, but then would have substitution and Accra Suffolk Coach Masudi Dramani effective substitution there.
An early one, so Maoli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on. Is he injured?
Yeah, I'm sure he's injured, and you can tell from his face, not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Suffolk, but then you would have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Maoli Wayo out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, mercurial player. Free kick for Suffolk, cross comes on a good one. And Kamara saving, not on the first occasion, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He would need to be very, very calm. He spilled that ball again. Trust me, if there was a Phobian lurking there, would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on GHOne TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intakradi Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in, a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes though for a goal kick for Accra Suffolk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in trouble or on duty, but then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and he should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his man in midfield. Raphael Amponsa controls, taking his time. Goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Raphael Amponsa. Good play from Raphael Amponsa. But a poor pass, and ball be cleared by Kotoko. The referee though has blown an infringement against Kotoko. He swung. It was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one, you know, as a player. In the time you are on the run and you catch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. You know, back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very, very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amwa there. So two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Oak. We've seen their infringement very dangerously, and I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi have been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra Suffolk. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes, and it has paid off. A mistake coming in and a confirmation of Lord Amwes yellow card there. A chance for Hearts of Oak to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Raphael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of four men in front of the free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can Raphael Amponsa and Kakari orchestrate a second goal for the Phobian? Let's see. It's Raphael Amponsa, and over the crossbar though, that goes.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross in there. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me, it elevates your understanding and gives your ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped, but then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. I said they would have thrown in a good one, but ball blocked by Konedu. The add-on for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians strong and trying to attack. Ball is good, but blocked again by the Caribbean referee will bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in midfield for Accra. So folk. That looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, it's Kwesi Asmarada who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. An infringement on Kwesi Asma. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei Esibi. Back to Sharif in goal for Hearts of Oak. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one outfield, headed on goal. Ball be cleared by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield now. Set Kwejo, pass is poor, and out he'll go for a throw in for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians really in control of this game so far. 35 minutes of action done in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of this game so far. Kunedu Iyadom will locate his man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunedu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. Beautiful play from the Phobians. Kelvin Osei Esibe on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. It goes in field. Poor pass. And Kotoko take over the ball now. Entry will look for the man on the left side. That is a big man.
Benghazi, and look at the Hearts of Oak fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They are enjoying themselves here. They're having a field day here, and you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Accra Oak. They are ready to forgive the bad season of Accra Oak if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masoudi Dramani's men, and temporary hold-up player is down, and high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quickly before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played here. Your thoughts of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far?
Benghazi, it has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, you know, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans and look at how the flags are up, waving. You can also see the cameramen, you can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hit, Oh Vera. Yes, D-Black. Just in your shot. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. For now, they are on their seat. They are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from their players would spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? As an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba O'Neill with a long kick into the half of a half. Ball headed out though by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza Issa controls the ball for Hearts of Oak in midfield. Hamza turns around, it goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. Hamza Issa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball. But very, very strong.
Player number 17, Patrick Esieju, out. Player number 12.
Another change there for Kotoko. Kotoko responding with a change. And there it is. We'll update you on who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we see the introduction of Emisa.
Play goes on now. For the corner ball, ball has been cleared and out. It goes for, that should be a throw in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. Francis Aqua on the left side today, operating on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one, flicked on by Asied Patrick, but ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back, he does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in midfield. He goes down, referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man. That's Peter Amidurada, who has now switched to the right side of wings for the Fabulous team. So can Kotoko get themselves back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians up by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. And infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to look for in the box for Asante. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind his free kick duties for Kotoko. A high line set by the Asante defense. Referee says hold on. He was up a word or two with Amankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neill for the call. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes in a good one, but straight to Sharif Shaub in goal for Atofo, who saves coolly for the Phobian club.
Benghazi, Sharif is no Father Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud there, and a good goalkeeping from Sharif.
Ball in play, has to fucking midfield. Beautiful play from Raphael. He gets the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. But to nobody particular, the Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsan Raphael been so impressed with him today in the game for Hearts of Oak.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run, and anytime the ball is found, you would see a player of Accra of Oak there. Kotoko would need to up their game.
Good ball over the top now. On the ball now is the big man himself. Albert Tamwa with a chance. He shoots one. And it's been blocked by Captain Calvin Osayasibe. That was Albert Amwa with a shot. A ball again goes in field. Headed out by Kwenedo Yadom. Kotoko come again now. Peter Amidou. Back to Peter Amidou again on the right side. Amidou goes back to his man. Amidou Peter. Oh, poor pass. And they will lose out. On the ball for the Phobian club now is Kwesi Asma. Play goes on to the referee. Kotoko with a poor pass. What is this?
I told you it's a day of gifts, Benghazi. And temporary holder player is down. But then again, I've been so impressed with this game, and of course, how Hearts of Oak have handled this game with the understanding they've shown, how the crosses have been sent in, the movements of the players has been excellent so far. I'm sure those listening and watching us, the fans of Hearts of Oak, would be happy with what they've witnessed so far. But then for Kotoko, they need to up their game. It has been a lot of mistakes, miscommunication. And look at the fans up waving their flags, dancing to tunes from the supporters here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
And there the slow ball of the chance for Kam. That's Albert Amoa. Going past his man, Amankwa slipping.
Oh la la, Benghazi.
He had a chance, a shot from him. Look at that. That was visual defending from Calvin Osayasibe, putting his body on the line and blocking that shot from Albert Amoa.
Good work from Kelvin. Great work. He has shown, just like the last time he played Kotoko at the Babayawa Sports Stadium. We hope this time he ends it very well. No mistakes from Kelvin.
Don't forget, he was the man who ensured that Hearts left the stadium in Kumasi last season with just one goal, but play resumed. So let's continue the action here. Out the ball go for a throw-in. For Accra to Folk. And referee
Masudi Dramani in his blue shirt issuing instructions on the touchline.
And there the game starts again now. Kotoko trying to initiate an attack. Peter Amidou looking for Amoa. The ball be cleared by the Phobians on the left side. It's Ransford Mensah. Ball in full be cleared now by Kamara. Kamara, I'm sure, will not want to make any mistake again. The Phobians on the ball now. A chance for Hearts of Oak. Good run. Ball steps in there, chance still, and Kamara comes out, and this time around
he makes amends, Benghazi. Kamara makes amends, but then again, Great play from Accra Suffolk. Look at them again. Going in for every tackle, going in for every ball, and so much passion for Accra Suffolk. Someone would say that they've taken this President's Cup as a World Cup, and they have the ball again, Benghazi.
They indeed have taken the President's Cup as a World Cup, as was said by new coach Dramani. But on the ball though, up here, he locates this man, Peter Amidou. Back to Emmanuel Apia. Apia's pass is good, but attack will break down for Kotoko, and the Phobian take over now.
Great play from Hearts of Oak so far, Benghazi.
Kotoko the chance now. I'm on the ball now. He goes in field. Look at this man, Kampoku. His pass though cut out by the Phobian defense. And that was a chance for Kotoko. Attack was going out. We'll do 3 minutes over the time here. 3 minutes of additional time added by the fourth referee. Kotoko on the ball again. Oh, poor pass from the midfield. And another poor pass from Hearts of Oak, and Kamara will control fully for the Phobian.
Too many mistakes from the Porcupine Warriors, and I think that is one thing that Coach Karim Zito would be looking to repair when they get to the dressing room. And they've had some spaces. I mean, they could have gone on and scored the first goal in the early part of the game, but then a lot of mistakes from them, and yet again we see Kotoko failing to find their men with the right passes.
Samba O'Neill with the ball in his own half. Samba to the right side, he goes to Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in full, beautiful flick, and ball be cleared over by the Phobians. Beautiful play from him. Wow, great play for Hearts of Oak. Not giving any inch to Kotoko in the game today. Kotoko again will come again through, but that's Emmanuel entry. Entry now locates Zakaria Fuseni, and that was a poor pass out.
Yeah, he does locate him, but outside the pitch. And Kotoko, as I said earlier, they have shown some good signs. They have the quality, but then I think that Accra Suffolk have shown so much passion in this game. They want the ball more. They show that they want the President's Cup more, and indeed they are goal up.
They are a goal up in the game here. Hearts of Oak still with the ball. Oh, brilliant play from Ampon Sarafel again. He finds someone quite Emmanuel. Ball cleared by Kelvin Osei Sibe into the Kotoko half. Ball drops, and Samba O'Neill is first to that ball. He gets the ball in full, flicked on, but nobody there. It's Amankwa for Hearts of Oak. Amankwa with a poor pass. And Akwa trying to release this man, Amoa. The ball declared by Kelvin Osei Sibe once again.
Kelvin Osei Sibe should join the Army Benghazi. He has so much passion, and he reminds me of one no-nonsense defender I used to play with back in the day. And look at him again, conceding. Is that a corner kick?
Looks like a corner kick with seconds action left here at Accra Sports Stadium. The Phobians consider corner kick against the Fabulous Lads. Can they hold on? Or the Fabulous Lads will have a response later on in the first half.
Or the fans are screaming, go, go, go.
Let's see. In swinger comes in a good one. Headed out. But first to the ball is Lord Amwa for Kotoko. Cross comes in again, a poor one. And it's been cleared by Hearts of Oak. And referee has blown for the end of the first half here. And Hearts of Oak will end the first half with their noses in front. That goal from Hamza Issa, the difference in this afternoon's encounter here at Accra Sports Stadium. So end of play, first half scores here. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Good game, Benghazi. I think that the fans here would be very, very appreciative of how the game has turned up. Well, we'll see what both coaches would employ during the halftime break, and we expect more goals in the second half, Benghazi.
Sure. But it's all fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. It's halftime though, but watch out for something special.
So what?
Freedom.
Let's go. Hey. And now I present to you the king of African dancehall, Asante.
Second half action just about to kickstart here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Substitution effected by Accra Suffolk captain Kelvin Osei SCB has been replaced by David Opong Afrani. Second half underway at Accra Sports Stadium. Already the Kotoko team attacking the Phobian side. So Suffolk with the ball in their own half now. And long ball outfield will be cleared by the Porcupine Warriors, and out it goes for the first throw-in for the second half. Live commentary and live coverage on Star FM as well as Ultimate FM and Empire FM in Takoradi. But we are live on GHOne TV. Throw-in for Artifoc, affected by the man on the right side, Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa gets the ball back from his colleague. Amankwa on the ball still. He goes in field to the man who has been so impressive. Runs for Fael and Ponsai goes in now. For us, Fulham with a chance now. Has to put on the ball still. Shot comes in, and unfortunately, poor one from Hussein Mohammed. His shot flying over the upright.
And a very, very ambitious one. But then again, Hartlepool clearly showing their intent. No time or no reason to defend. Going hard at Kotoko. And well, the substitution there from Masoudi Dramani, I'm not sure that one was because of injury, but then Kelvin Osei Ace out would also see now David Opong Afrani in. A chance for him to get into the good books of Coach Masoudi Dramani. Don't forget that apart from it being the President Cup, it is a chance for some of these players to show the reason why they would still be at their various clubs next season. So I'm saying that, see, Kotoko have shown good comeback this season. They have been one of the clubs who have gone to go down this season and come back strongly to go on to win. So let's see how it turns out.
Let's see if the Fabulous team can respond. We've done just under 2 minutes of action in the second half, and it still remains Hartlepool 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko with a run. Peter Amidou brought down to so an infringement for Kotoko, and that was Emmanuel Amankwa bringing down Peter Amidou, who has switched flanks again to the left side for the Fabulous team. Coach Zito's men will have to recover from conceding an early goal in the first half. Samba only with a connection, and referee has blown though for an infringement against Kotoko. That was Samba O'Neill jumping and connecting that shot, but in that process, he also fouled Kakari Martin of Hartlepool. So an infringement, and goalkeeper for Hartlepool, Shuab Sharif.
Sharif has done so well. I mean, he's not faced any serious danger, but then he's been calm, and trust me,
the referee will warn him, no time wasting. No time wasting warning there issued to the goalie for Hartlepool. Ball in the area of Hartlepool. Now shot comes in. Hamza Issa, I'm sure, was dreaming of a second goal for Hartlepool, but that shot was poor. The referee though had blown for an infringement for Kotoko. Ball affected by Kamara, goalie for Kotoko. There are 2 balls on the pitch, but play does go on. Kotoko with the ball in their own half. On the ball now is Zakaria Fuseni. He only joined Kotoko 2 weeks ago and already making his debut. And wow. Amwa slipped.
And
control
yes,
the ball.
an unintentional control there. And one for the cameras, one that would go a long way for people to talk about. But then Hearts of Oak have the ball now.
But that will lose out, and again, Kotoko coming again now. Aqua Francis on the left side. He locates Peter Amidou. Amidou on the ball on the left side. Can he go past his man? He tries it. He does enter the box, but ball will be cleared now by the Phobians, but to nobody but Zakaria Husseini for Kotoko. The career controls and finds Samba O'Neill. O'Neill on the ball now into the Phobian half. Entry looking for the run of Amwa. Controls with his chest, but straight to the Phobian defense line and cleared by Kunedu for Atufo. Kotoko with the ball again through captain Samba O'Neill. O'Neill locates his colleague in defense, saying Zakaria Husseini. Husseini now to midfield. He finds his man Seth Kaju. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Now to captain Samba O'Neill. Always very composed on the ball. O'Neill back on the ball again. He now finds his man in midfield in Seth Kaju. Trying to locate a run from Kopnao Poku. And he has been fouled. Poku rather has been fouled by the Phobian defense. The new man who just came on for Atofok.
David Opong Afrani going straight for the captain Amban there, leading his team. I'm sure it was a tactical change from coach. I
want to find out from Masood what called for that change, because Calvin Osei SCB was fantastic in the first half. I want to find out what happened. An injury-induced substitution or not, we'll find out later on. But for now, an infringement for Kotoko. And the man who joined Kotoko from Olympics, Entry Emmanuel, behind the ball. In the number 10 jersey for the Fabulous team. Can he pull Kotoko back into this game? Some distance though, but looks as though he'll go for a direct shot. Will he? He does so. A good one! Hits the upright. Chance still for Kotoko. Shot comes in. It drops. Chance still. Shot comes in. And what a miss from Albert Amwa. He cannot believe it. He just cannot believe his eyes. That was a glorious chance for Amwa. Look at it again. Shot was brilliant from Entry. Came off the upright. A chance to look at it. Amwa had space to pick a spot. He could not. And he has missed it.
Brilliant free kick, my Benghazi. And he went direct for it. Goalkeeper had no answers to that. Trust me, if he had found a target, it would have been the equalizer. But Amwa had one simple task to just lay that ball into the net.
And Kotoko come again now through Amidou. Cross comes in, a goal! It is a goal! Lasso! An own goal it is for the Porcupine Warriors. Amidou's cross on the right side. The header came from Kunedu Yadom, but unfortunately for him, it was only to his own net. So look at it again. Amidou on a run into the box, and the cross came in, and Kunedu Yadom heading the ball into his own net.
A day of gifts, Benghazi. I told you I am a prophet, and we are seeing Father Christmas here in the likes of Kunedu. Look at the posture of Abdul Karim Zito.
No emotions, even though his team just pulled him in. Little emotions there, but the Phobians will come again now. On the ball, nice Kakari Martin. He goes in field now. Shot comes in, and that was a poor round from Kakari.
At the start of the second half, Benghazi, I told you that Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been one of the teams with the most comebacks in the Ghana Premier League this season. And right from
again,
plus of the whistle, they've shown good, a chance, a shot, has
a goal! What a comeback!
Now,
the coach shows emotions, celebrating now.
Abdul Karim Zito, and his charges. Benghazi are up and doing.
2 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Kotoko. What a comeback. Pampoku with the finish for the Warriors. There it is. Long ball into the half of Hearts of Oak. Control there by Kampoku. It dropped. Konadu Adams cross to Amwa. And beautiful cutback. And a finish. Easy as that it is.
And
Cool finish there for Kampoku.
again, Konadu at fault Benghazi. Konadu was found wanting. He had to deal with the ball initially. Well, now that substitution would bring to mind.
Absolutely.
And why coach?
Change?
Yes,
Calvin
from
Sesibe
coach
going
Masudi Dramani. And now we see the absence of Kelvin Osesibe. And, well, a chance for out of Folk Benghazi.
Hassa attacking again now. Cross camps and a good chance. And the ball be cleared though by the Fabulous team. Pass again will come. Kakari on the ball now. He finds Konadu Yadom. Yadom goes in for the chance still. But ball cleared now by Samba O'Neill. And now the ball go for throw-in for Accra to Folk.
The emotions are getting in Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 2 quick fire goals. I told you that they have shown this season, and on a number of occasions they've gone down in the first half and they came back strongly in some of the Premier League games to win 3-2 and to win 2-1. And now they are showing what they can do here. Coach Karim Zito and his charges have a story to tell this evening, and I'm sure President Mahama and the fans here, and look at Kamara, he would be a calm man, he will be a cool man, he will be thanking the stars, and the players have made the fans proud, and now the fans can be on their feet and enjoy some good morale.
Live on Star FM in Kumasi, of course Ultimate FM. The Phobians again, a tackle breakdown. Kotoko again on the ball now. NP, good pass. The ball be headed out by the Phobians, and out he goes for a throw in for Accra to Folk. Picked up by Albert Amwa. He throws one down now to his man, Lord Amwa. Back to Albert to defensive areas now to Samba O'Neill. Husseini Zakaria. Good ball across field. Headed out though by the Phobian club. Kakari on the ball now. Good back passing field. The chase is on. The Phobians are on the ball now. Good ball outfield now. Hamza is on the ball now. Hamza. But the attack will break down and Kotoko take over again now. Good pass in full now to Amidou. Amidou on the ball for Kotoko. Amidou on the ball still. Amidou. Amidou shoots, and that was off target from his man Peter Amidou Aqua.
What an open game, Benghazi. I'm sure this is what the fans wanted. This is what they were looking for. And, well, substitution quickly effected. We see Asma out and Theophilus Collison on. But then, it is an open game, Benghazi.
Very open game here.
Any of these teams can go for the win. But for now, Kotoko are showing that they do have what it takes to win the 2025 President's Cup.
You're live on Star FM, live on GH1 TV. Shuab Sharif on the ball for the Phobians. Takes one outfield now. Out the ball, go for what should be a throw in for Kotoko. Throw in for the Fabulous side. Ball picked up again by Lord Amwa. Amwa throws one down. Good ball. He gets the ball to his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Kamara controls the ball now. Gets the ball to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini goes down. He was pushed. So an infringement for Kotoko in their own half. Big question though, Jones says, can the Phobians get back into this game?
Well, I think that with how they played in the second half, yeah, they have what it takes. And another substitution from Coach Masudi Dramani. He knows that he needs to win this game. And as to what to tell someone, how Kotoko came back in just 2 minutes to get the lead, well, it's a different story to tell. But I think that as a folk, if they can be well composed and get the ball, they will be able to come back into this game strongly.
Let's say the Phobians can get back to the game, but for now, Kotoko on the ball. Long ball outfield. Will be cleared by Konadu Yadom. Back on the ball, there's Kotoko in midfield. Beautiful control there. What is he looking for from him? On the ball, nice hands of folk. He looks up for a good one to Hamza Issa. Issa gets the ball to Kakari. Back to Hamza. Poor pass though. And Kotoko on the ball now through Samba O'Neill. Long ball outfield. Changes on now. On the ball first though is Konadu Yadom. And Konadu clears his lines for Accra to folk. Ball flicked on. On the ball, that's Hamza Issa. Hearts of Folk on the child roll. On the break, and the ball. He missed out on the pass. Stephen Apia Asare missing out on the pass. That could have been a chance for Hearts of Folk. Back on the ball now. In their own half, though. Lord Amwa. Amwa will find a man in midfield. Entry Emmanuel. He's just fantastic with his passing game. He gets the ball to Albert Amwa on the right side. Albert on the ball still. He has 3 men around him. And so he will lose out. Kunadu Yadom gets the ball for, poor one from Kunadu Yadom. Gives the ball away now. Kotoko on the ball. Chance for Kotoko. Ball in the area still though. This could be a chance, but ball has been cleared now. Kotoko again. Amido a chance still, and a poor connection. That was a glorious chance. Glorious chance there, but missed terribly. Missed terribly by Kotoko. Look at it again. Free header in the box. It should have been on target for the Fabulous team.
A brilliant attempt from Kotoko there, and no Hearts of Folk player picked him. It was a run from the edge of the box, and then you could see that again Kotoko are marching to this game, and I'll not be surprised if they get a third goal, Benghazi.
Big balloon there from Zakaria Fuseni, and out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Folk. 60 minutes played. It means Kotoko and Hearts have got 30 more minutes to either hold on to their lead or come back into this game. Long ball to the Fabulous half. Clear though, but back to the Phobian half, control now by Shuab Sharif. Sharif on the ball for Phobia. Kicks a long one outfield, looking for options. Ball headed back powerfully, and it drops in midfield. Cleared now by Kotoko, but straight to a Phobian player. Captain for the side, a new man, Opong Afrani. Get the ball to the left side now. Phobia on a chance. This could be a chance, and Samba O'Neill defending strongly. A player is down though, so ball has been cleared, and out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Folk. A Kotoko player is down the turf, and that looks like, who could that be? Seth Kojo looks like, who is down the turf. So how times do change. It is not the Fabulous lads who are singing and chanting their team anthem.
Well, I hope it is not a game of two halves. But of course, Hearts of Folk had Kotoko in the first half. They had some chances, and they scored a brilliant goal. And then, of course, we saw Kumasi Asante Kotoko coming in the second half. Right from the start of the second half, they went on.
And then the replay is for the goals.
Brilliant goals.
The first goal for Kotoko. That is Peter Amidou. The cross came, look at it. And then the header from Kunadu Yadom into his own net. Poor one from Kunadu Yadom. Second goal, long ball. And then Kampuku on a run again with Kunadu Yadom again. Kunadu unfortunately cleared the ball and it only came off the body of Amwa. And then Amwa with a beautiful cutback. And Poku had the gaping goal to plant the ball in. Brilliant goal by all standards. A gift though, but brilliant goals there from Kwame Poku to make it 2-1 for the Fabulous team. Ball in the Hearts of Folk. Control the ball beautifully in their own half. Accra Hearts of Folk. Kotoko with the ball. It's an infringement too. A referee will call the ball back. Referee will call the ball back. So there it is now. Game gets underway. On the right side is Amankwa. Emmanuel Amankwa for Hearts of Folk. Get the ball to Kakari. He goes in full now. Kakari on the ball still. Kakari with a chance. Shoots one. And it's been blocked again. Hearts of Folk with the ball again now. And that shot comes in. And out it will go for a goal kick though for the Fabulous team. Shot flying way off target. So it is a goal kick for Kotoko. Taken there by Kamara. Kamara looks for an option. He finds one in Zakaria Fuseni. Fuseni as always with a long kick outfield, but the ball has been cleared and headed back to the Phobian half. Has to work on the ball now though. Raphael Amponsa in midfield. He finds a man on the left side. Stephen Osei Apia. Asari goes down. Referee place to go on. Play goes on. Lord Amwa. Ball in the area of Kotoko. Good ball looking for the run of Kampoku, but that was too strong a pass, and out the ball go for throw in for Hartlepool. Konadu Yadom knows time is not on their side, so he rolls one down to his goalkeeper, Sharif Shuab, who intends finds captain for the side now. Then upon Afrani, his pass not good enough though, but drops for Raphael Amponsa. Referee says that should be an infringement for the Phobian team, as Amponsa was fouled by Kotoko Zakaria Husseini. And has to work in their own half. Good ball in field. Ball be cleared though by Aqua for Kotoko. Now to Enchi. Enchi on the ball now in midfield. Looking for options. Always brilliant on the ball. He goes down. An infringement against the Phobian side. The big man himself, Emmanuel Enchi, has been so impressive in the game today. On the ball, so calm, collected. Brilliant personality as well from him.
Yeah, I think he's done so well, Benghazi, and Kotoko are showing that they are a very good side who can actually hold the ball, move to the wing, sending crosses, and then Hearts of Oak look like a team disjointed, a different team from what we saw in the first half. They need to get their act together, Benghazi. If not, they might concede a third goal.
Samba O'Neill locates Albert Tamo on the right side now. Albert goes in. Goes past one man now, but ball be cleared, ball blocked, and the Fulham take over the ball now. Hasselfolk trying to initiate an attack on the ball. The goal scorer for Hasselfolk, Hamza Isa. Good ball infield, and ball be cleared though by Zakaria Husseini. Brilliant clearance from him.
Super defending, Benghazi. Great defending, but then again, a great ball right in front of Hamza Isa. But then, kudos to the defender of Kumasi, Asante Kotoko. Right there, he was falling, but then he made sure that he got to the ball before Hamza Isa.
Making sure that Hamza will not have any chance to sniff in front of goal for the Fabulous team. So the referee though, the flag went up, so offside. All right, offside against the Phobian club. So free kick taken by Kamara Mohammed. He locates Samba O'Neill. O'Neill back to Kamara in goal for Kotoko in this evening's encounter. Another floodlights. Kamara with a long kick. It drops to Kampoku. Poku locates his man Amidu on the left side. Can he get the ball to him? No. Ball be cleared. And out it goes for a throw-in. Ball thrown in now by Aqua. The referee says Amidu was impeded by Emmanuel Mankwa. So an infringement again for the Fabulous team. One more chance for them. One more chance for entry to attempt a one at Sharif Shuab and go for the Phobians.
You know, they look disjointed, and across of folk, the defense a bit fatherless, I must say, at this moment, because of course they missed the services of the goalkeeper Benjamin Asari and then Kelvin Osesibe, who was brought out. Well, we don't understand why he was brought out, but two mistakes have caused Crash of Folk this evening here.
A free kick for the Fabulous team. Again, Emmanuel Enchi behind the free kick for Kotoko. He's got about 6 men in the box to look for. Will he go for direct one and goal, or will he look for options in the box? Emmanuel Enchi with a free kick. There he comes now. It goes in, a good one, and a poor connection from Kampoku, out for a goal kick.
Well, gradually, Benghazi, tick-tock, the time goes. But again, it was a very good cross that was sent in, and it found the target, but just that the connection was a poor one. You could see two players of Kumasi and Kotoko, yes, going in for the ball there.
Amwa and Kampoku. But ball drops to the Kotoko midfield. Poor pass though, and the Vomians are on the ball now. Hearts of Folk control the ball. Hussein, he finds Kakari on the right side. Kakari controls the ball now. Back to his man, Amponsa Raphael. Amankwa to Kakari again now. Now to Raphael. Amponsa, good ball in full now. Header comes in, a chance, and headed out though by Samba O'Neill. Has to work on the ball again now on the left side. Cross comes in again, and again O'Neill with a clearance. Drops to Kakari on the ball now. Chance for him. Goes to the byline, and that was a poor one for Kakari. Out he goes for a goal kick for Kotoko.
Indecisiveness for him. He had so much space on his left side, and once again a brilliant cross coming in from the left. I told you about the crosses, and well, in the second half, Kumasi and Asante Kotoko have dealt with the crosses well. This was a chance to send either a shot or a crossing, but it was poor decision making from him, and then, well, for now, Kotoko can breathe.
Kotoko can breathe and can breathe easy. Kakari Martin should have done much better with a chance. He has totally fluffed it. Goal kick taken by Kamara Mohammed. Ball drops. And first with that ball though, it has to focus left back Ransford Mensah to Sharif. 4-1 from him. Ball drops and will be cleared by Kennedy Yadom. Yadom gets the ball in midfield now to Amponsa Raphael. He finds Amankwa Emmanuel. Amankwa to captain for the side now. Daniel Pong Afrani to Schwab. Schwab with a clearance into the Kotoko half. Flicked on beautifully. And on the ball now for the Phobian Club is Hamza. Hamza on the ball still. He goes off one man easily. Hamza goes in full now. Shot comes in. The ball has been blocked. Obviously, this play should go on and play that's gone. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. Entry controls the ball. He finds Lord Amwa on the right side. Amwa on the ball now. He goes in field. Challenged and brought down. Referee blows for an infringement for the Fabulous team. 70 minutes played now. 20 minutes to go. Still Fabulous Kotoko 1. Phobian has a folk 0. Sorry, 2-1 for the Fabulous team to say.
Yellow card. Player number 30.
And then the man brought down. Yellow card again, flash to Hearts of Folk. And that is the man, Stephen Apia, sorry, the left winger for the Phobian Club. Flash with a yellow card for that tackle on the Kotoko attacker. There it is. Man in pain on a tap still. So temporary hold up at this stage as the game is halted. Because of treatment given out to the Kotoko player.
Well, now the onus lies on our coach Masudi Dramani, and way forward here the instructions that he would give. And what next for him? They have 19 minutes to go. Trust me, it might just be the President's Cup, but then again, it would go a very, very long way to inform his season, to inform what would happen when he takes full control in preseason. So, yeah, yellow card obviously confirmed that Rashford Mensah also receiving another yellow card from referee for dissent. He actually went to complain and receiving a yellow card in there, but then good game so far.
Game restarts and a poor one from Entry, so throw in for Hearts of Folk. Throw in for the Phobian Club. Ball thrown in by Amankwa Emmanuel. He finds captain Opong Afrani. Long one from him, but straight to goalie for Kotoko, Mohammed Kamara, who this time around says, no gift for you, Hearts of Folk. Hamza Isa, the man who scored the only goal for Hearts of Folk. Kamara knows his team is in control and with a lead, so taking some time on the ball. Long ball from him though. Headed down by Kwampoku, by the drops to Kakari Martin. He goes back. Amankwa with a clearance, nobody in particular. Ball reconnaissance to the body of the carrier and cleared, and out it goes for a throw-in. Throw-in for Hearts of Folk, who know they must chase this game at this stage. Dramani's team are chasing it, and Kotoko are bringing on substitution again. Baba Yaya is coming on for Seth Kwajo. Baba Yaya join Kotoko from Kumasi in Faisal. And look at that. Raphael Amponsa is pushing Seth Kwajo, and the referee will not have any of that. The referee says yellow card if you misbehave, and that's so.
Well, he's taking his time to get off the pitch, and again the emotions would come. It is not just a President's Cup. anytime it is football, hearts and Kotoko. Well, trust me, the emotions would come to play here, and he wanted to help him get off the pitch, but then referee would have none of that.
So there's the man on now for you, Yaya Baba Yaya, as he's called in Kumasi. Also full with a chance. The shot comes in and it flies over the upright door. That was coming in from Ransford Mensah with a shot, but it was always rising. And over the crossbar, it goes for a goal kick for the Fabulous team.
Of course, when desperation sets in, you decide to go in for long balls like this, and I'm not surprised at all. Don't be surprised to see a lot more of these long balls from Accra Hearts of Oak.
Chasing the game, the Phobian club. Kotoko was a try and extend the lead here. Yaya Baba on the ball now. He finds the man on the right side. Amma with a cross. It drops though. And will be cleared by Hearts of Oak in midfield now. Good ball over the top, looking for the run of Kakari Martin, but that ball cannot get to him. It's been cleared. Peter Amidou now on the left side for Kotoko. He comes in field. Peter Amidou. He finds Emmanuel Entry. Entry with a good pass. Amwa is onside. Cross comes a chance. And what a miss from Kampoku. He had a gaping goal in front of him, but he could not make it. Look at that. Look at that. He was always falling. He was always falling, so could not connect the ball very well. And so out the ball go for a goal kick for Hearts of Oak.
There was some kind of pressure from David upon Afrani, and he made sure that, well, Kwame Poku didn't have full control of that ball there. If not, it would have been 3-1, and I'm sure that would have been that.
That would have been that, but the Phobians are coming back. Another poor pass from Maskakari. And Kotoko again will come through. Amidou gets the ball to pass his man now. It is a 3 versus 4. Referee has blown for what? Referee has blown for what? He has blown for offside. Wow. Let's see it again. Where's the offside? He goes in for the ball himself. Kwampoku was the one who was off. He didn't go for the ball. So where was the offside here? Where was the offside here? Well, play goes on though. Hearts of Oak with the ball in their own half. Sharif Suap control the ball in his own half. Sharif with a long one outfield, looking for option. Ball headed though. Hearts of Oak again now. Ransford Mensah. Good ball to Kakari now. Chance for Kakari. Goes in full now. Chance for Kakari. It's a goal! But the linesman flag is up. The linesman's flag is up though for offside. Linesman flag is up for offside. Look at it. Kakari with a chance. Let's see the replay. Went past his man and the cross came in. He was clearly offside.
He was offside, Benghazi.
He was offside.
He was offside. Good call.
He was clearly offside.
Good call from the referee. The fans would not be happy with that call at all, but a good officiating from referee. And another yellow card has been flashed in the mix. A lot has happened after that game, after the linesman decided to put his flag up, and a correct call from him now would see the decision of the referees.
Let's see the replay again. There it is. That's the first one. Kakari is onside. He's onside, so Kakari gets the ball. He goes infield, goes past one man. Let's see. He's still onside. Now let's look at the man here. He's still on. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. He was clearly offside.
Yeah, of course.
He was slightly offside.
Right call,
so right
from, the
call from the referee.
And the players are not too happy. And again, we are disadvantaged in our part of the world, Benghazi. We don't have the luxury of VAR to get another view or give the referee a chance to review for everyone to see that indeed it was an offside. But as I would always say, the referee has the final say. They are in charge. They are like a judge, and their decisions would stand still and would have to continue play. Hearts 1, Kotoko 2, Benghazi.
It is what it is. Offside is a call made by the referee, and from the replays, clearly he was offside, slightly offside. So we are waiting to restart the game here. Live on GHOne TV, coverage of the President's Cup. Live at the Accra Sports Stadium. 78 minutes played. Hearts down 2-1 against Kotoko. We have about 12 minutes of action left in this game. Temporary hold up here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, referee Reginald calling someone. I think good job so far. And a good call from Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Tolagbanu, and then Charles Bulu are the men who have handled the game so well. And I think they deserve applause. Well, keep going, coming in from Coach Masudi Dramani.
So game about to restart here again. An infringement for Kotoko in your own half. Kamara must be a relief man. Long ball from him though into the House of Oak half. Headed back by Konadu Yadom. Flicked on. House of Oak again. Chasing the game. On the ball for the fullbacks in midfield now is the man Raphael Amponsa. To right side now he goes. Kakari Martin. Martin goes in full again now for House of Oak. Kakari on the ball still. Can he go past this man? No, he can't. Ball cleared. Referee don't blow for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
Or a chance for Hearts of Oak to send the ball into the box and make amends, Benghazi, because we have close to 11 minutes to get to 90 minutes and some additional time there. Of course, that stoppage from the goal that was struck off because of offside would give us some additional minutes. But then goalkeeper Kamara would have to come to the party this evening for Kumasi Asante Kotoko and get the win for his side.
So an infringement there for Hearts of Oak. 18 minutes played here at Accra Sports Stadium. 10 more minutes of action left here, plus at a time that is an infringement, and Kotoko will defend this. The fullbacks have got men in the box to look for. This could be dangerous. Kakari Martin behind the ball for Hearts of Oak. The human wall being formed by the Fabulous team. It will be a 3-man human wall formed by Kotoko. And will this be the leveler for the Phobians? Let's wait to see. Kakari Martin together with Tamponsa behind his free kick for Accra Hearts of Oak. Kakari goes in, and a beautiful save there from Kamara. Mohammed saving coolly for the Fabulous team. That's what a good kick from Kakari Martin, on target, and well saved there by Kamara.
Well, I told you, you need to come to the party, and he's come to the party with this good save. I mean, that mistake earlier in the first half was unpardonable, and he's made amends, I'm sure, Benghazi.
Made amends with that save from the earlier mistake he made in the first that led to the goal for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians with the ball in the half now, cleared and long one in there from goalkeeper Sharif, headed out by Zakaria Fuseni, out for throw-in for Hearts of Oak. Picked up ball by Amankwa. He finds Kakari, goes in for good ball from him now. Shot comes in, is in block. Referee says what? Penalty! Referee has blown for a penalty for Hearts of Oak.
Drama, Benghazi, pure drama. And look at Kamara. Kamara walking to the referee, disagreeing with that call there. But it is football for you. And as I said, the referee would always have the final say. And this time, referee Reginald calling someone has pointed to the spot. And what is it going to be? Would we see the equalizer?
Replay again now. Shot coming in and clearly off a penalty.
Clearly, Benghazi.
Clearly coming off
clear penalty. You see the distance from which
away from the body.
Exactly. And so a good call once again from referee calling someone. 82 minutes of play, Benghazi.
Penalty for Hearts of Oak. Can they redeem themselves with a spot kick?
It takes a man of courage at this point of the game to get up, pick the ball, and say, send me, oh Lord, I will do the work for you. And it will take another courageous man in the form of Mohamed Kamara to step up and save this penalty. 83 minutes, Benghazi.
And look at the man with the ball. Kunadu Yadon has to pick the ball up. He's a man who made 2 mistakes for the fabulous goals. Can he redeem himself? Is the question.
Benghazi, there is a song running through the mind of Kunedu at this moment. Redemption song. He wants to redeem himself. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
Kunedu Yadom leaves the door for Amankwa Emmanuel. So Amankwa Emmanuel for Asante with a penalty against Mohamed Kamara. Amankwa v. Kamara. Amankwa versus Kamara. Kamara in your shots. Amankwa here for Asante. 84 minutes played. Penalty for Asante. Will this be the leveler? Amankwa will have to go in. Amankwa Kamara. Will it be the leveler here? He goes in, he shoots, it is saved. What a miss from Amankwa Emmanuel. He went in, the run-up was poor, and he has missed the golden chance for the Phobian club.
And look at Karim Zito. Karim Zito is up on his feet, but it was a poor kick from Amankwa. Goalkeeper Kamara decided to stay put to his spot. He didn't move, and he was there, and he was gifted a ball. Well, don't forget that Kamara gifted a goal, and he's been gifted a penalty. A good decision-making, but a poor one from Amankwa. The fans of Accra will never forgive him for that poor kick. Trust me, if the goalkeeper moves, it would be a great goal. But this time around, it was a poor kick from Amankwa.
A poor one from Amankwa, but game resumes. An infringement for Asante in their own half. Long kick there from Apon Afrane. He locates his man on the left side, Mensah Ransford, who now finds Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu gets the ball in field now, all the way to goalkeeper Sharif Shuab. Shuab comes all the way out of his goal area, looks up, long ball from him, looking for his man up front, controlling the chest, but cleared there by Lord Amoa. Kunadu Yadom controls the ball now, but again, we're stopped by the fabulous team now. This could be a chance. Kotoko with a chance now. Ball is good to Albert Amoa. 10th round though, and Yaya cannot get to that ball. Referee has blown for an infringement for Asante.
Benghazi, what a game we've had. What a game we've had. Missed penalty, an offside goal, and of course a comeback. This has been a super game from Accra and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm sure for the neutrals it has been a good one, but for the fans of Accra, they would have expected much from their team, especially with the way they played in the first half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko played better in the second half and substitutions.
Substitutions there, defender Harry Ansu coming on for Mikria midfielder Emmanuel Entry. So the idea for the coach is simple. Best man Entry going out midfielder for a defender Harry Ansu. Clearly the coach wants to close a shut-up shop for Kotoko against the Phobians at this stage.
Good decision making from Abdul Karim Zito, very, very experienced man. We've seen it all. Karim Zito, don't forget that he won 2 FA Cup titles. Karim Zito with Dreams FC and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Kunadu Yadom on the ball now for Asante in his own half. He looks out for options. A long one from him. Headed powerfully down, but straight to Kamara, who will try to waste some time. Why not? Finally has saved it for the fabulous team. Mohamed Kamara, going to go from Guinea last season.
I think he's had a good second half, and at this time he would want to whisk away some few seconds and spend some time with the ball and make sure that the final whistle comes very soon for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Kotoko on the ball now in midfield. Brilliant play from Samba O'Neill. He finds Patrick. That's Peter Amidu instead. Peter on the ball, but attack will break down. Kotoko regain the ball again though. Good ball from Aqua. Aqua looking for the run of Kampoku. Kampoku though is stopped by regains the ball and has been brought down for an infringement for the fabulous team.
Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it at all. Yeah.
Kampoku bringing him down for an infringement. So Kotoko with some minutes of action left in the game, with their noses in front, trying as much as they can to close the game at this stage.
Oh, the Porcupine boys are up and doing, and look at their fans. of course, on their feet, dancing to brilliant tunes. Can they kill it off here, Benghazi?
Let's say they can here. 88 minutes of action done here. Free kick for Kotoko. 3 men plotting behind the ball against the Phobian team with 3 human wall as well. Entry is up though, so somebody from a step up for this free kick. Who will it be? Who will it be? Let's see. It comes in and a poor one. Poor one, and out it goes for a goal kick. Now came from Albert Amoa. But that was a very poor one from Albert Amoa.
A poor one. But then again, they can just, still maintain their composure, defend very well. And this cup, 2025 President's Cup, should be theirs, Asante Kotoko.
Referee has blown for an infringement for out of fucking midfield. Picked up by Apon Afrani. On the left side they go. And that's the man, Ransford Mensah. He goes in field. Pass is good. Controlled beautifully by this man. He goes down. Referee says play should go on. Ball will be cleared by the Fabulous team. But straight to Kakari Martin. Kakari with a shot. And over the upright it goes for a goal kick.
And an ambitious one. He had his right back just in front of him. He could have gone for the option. He decided to go for glory. And they are still down by 2-1, Ben.
That was selfish play from Kakari Martin. When he had a man come making the run on the right side. But he chose the wrong option of a shot. And over the crossbar it goes. Goal kick for Kotoko. Ball kicked in by Kamara. Headed powerfully though by Kunadu Yadom. That was clearly an infringement as a referee. 90 minutes done. We are into the time of 4 minutes. Into the time of 4 minutes in this game. Can the Phobian club get back to this game?
Accra folk would need a miracle from the gods of Accra. They would be on their knees crying, hoping for a last-minute miracle. Only Jesus can save them at this time, Benghazi. But it is football, and in just a second, anything can happen.
Ball in the area, and will be coolly saved there by the goalie, but clash of heads there. So the medical team have been called up. I can see blood oozing from the Phobian player. Who is this? There's blood all over him. So the medical team have rushed in there to attend to the players. There it is, clash of heads between Ansu and the Phobian player. That was a poor one. That was a bad clash there of heads. Let's hope they are all well.
Well, if we should end this way, Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kumasi would be adding their 9th title. Yes, and of
in
course,
the President's Cup.
Yes, in the President's Cup. So they won in 1973, 1984, 2004, 2005, 2008, 2016, 2017, and then in 2019. Well, is it going to be Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2025?
Let's wait to see. We have about 3 more minutes of action to tell, to confirm whether the Fabulous team indeed will end up as winners or the Phobians will have a last laugh.
But I think it's been a brilliant game so far, and in fact, we're done with the 90 minutes. It has been a brilliant game with what we expected. We've seen goals of late. Anytime Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's very difficult to see about 2 or 3 goals. But this time around, it has come to play. We've seen an own goal. We've seen a goal chalked up for offside. We've seen a penalty missed. And trust me, what more do you want?
It's full of drama.
Full of drama,
everything you would expect from a tough game. A big clash. We've seen it here at Accra Sports Stadium.
And it is a welcome party.
Look at the bench of Accra folk. They look dejected.
Yes.
They look sad. They look lost.
But for this Kotoko fan, in high spirit, trust me, if he would need to dance all the way home, he would dance all the way home, Benghazi.
It's fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. If you are with the rainbow colors, not too fun at this moment.
Well, I wonder how the Honorable Okulu would be feeling right about now. And the schoolboys are not left out of the action. Benghazi.
Look at
them.
Our brothers from the SHS who are here supporting the teams here at Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, a dejected
Amankwa Emmanuel.
Yes.
He missed a penalty. what could be going through his mind at this moment?
Trust me, Benghazi, a moment just like Asamoah. It was close to the end of the game. If he had scored, it would have been a different story. We would be looking to take penalties here. But then, good decision making again from goalkeeper Kamara.
So fortunately, Konadu is up on his feet. Head heavily bandaged though from the clash of heads with Henry Ansu. But both players are up on their feet, thankfully. So game will resume in no time.
Well, Benghazi, Masoudi Dramani would have a lot of work to do. They had a good first half, but in the second half, they were all over the place, and some of his substitutions would have some question marks
in fact,
with them.
I still want to know why he took out Calvin or say Esibe. I want to find out what happened, but let's continue the action here. Long throw, wow, from Kamara. Ball drops, but we'll be taking over by Konadu Yadon for Artofok. Konadu Yadon on the ball. He locates his man in midfield. He tests beautifully, but ball will be cleared. Chance for Artofok now. He goes in field. Chance is still. And the Artofok team again will control. Amankwa finds Kakari. Kakari back to Amankwa. Amankwa to his man. A chance, and what a useless effort and miss. The two of them were on different wavelengths. Miscommunication, and a chance goes a begging.
Benghazi, it was the last chance, I believe, for Hearts of Oak to make a statement, to put smiles on the faces of their fans. But then we'll see last minute introductions from Coach Masoudi Dramani as to whether they would make an impact. Well, you never know. We've seen players come on with their only touch, score some goals. But for now, Kamara will take a very, very long
one from Kamara, flicked on by Yaya. I guess the ball to his man, Peter Amedu, who I'm told has been named the MVP for the game today. And referee has blown for the end of the game here. It is all over the Accra Sports Stadium. The foul plus from Kumasi came all the way from Kumasi to Accra. And they have brought Accra down, brought the Phobian Club down with a sumptuous comeback win over Accra Folk. End of play scores here at the Accra Sports Stadium. President's Cup. Hearts of Oak 1. Foul plus Kotoko 2.
Benghazi will go down memory lane, trust me. It would be one that would always remember. It had everything in it. Hearts of Oak had the first half. They could have scored more in the first half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko came strongly right in the second half, scoring 2 quick fire goals, and we saw reaction from the boys from Kumasi. They went on to lead the game, and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko had to concede a penalty. Well, before that penalty, there was a goal rightly chalked off for offside, and then the penalty came, and Amankwa, well, would have.
And there you see the players, NG and Amwa celebrating the dance.
Amankwa would have a nightmare tonight.
And the school kids are not left out as well. It's all celebration and fun here at the Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. Kotoko have won the President's Cup for the 9th time, defeating the Hearts of Oak Club by 2-1 here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And they'll go to their fans and applaud them in the stands. And the fans will respond.
Of course, Kamara doing a yeoman's job, and look at the fans with their flags, waving it from side to side. And the fans, of course, have that good cohesion with the players. And indeed, it's going to be a long night, full of celebrations for Kotoko fans tonight. But I'm sure that some of them might miss work tomorrow, Benghazi.
So it means that this season, Kotoko have had the upper hand over the Phobian Club. Don't forget, they beat them in Kumasi in a league by 1-0. Albert Tama with the only goal scored in Kumasi. Then here in Accra, the game ended barren 0-0. Today, Kotoko again have beaten Hearts of Oak by 2-1 to win the President's Cup.
Masterclass from Abdul Karim Zito.
And there you
Karim
see
Zito,
them.
and he's done a yeoman's job. As I said earlier, he had a good record coming
And
against
there in your
House of
shots
Folk.
now is Hamza Albin, Kotoko's deputy coach now, formerly with House of Folk.
Yeah.
Now deputy coach at Kotoko, Hamza Albin, and the Kotoko last captain, Samba O'Neill. There you have the women and men from the Ghana Navy, the band giving us a display here before the trophy are given out, or the trophy is given out to the deserving winners, Kotoko, here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Great game it has been, Benghazi. Great game, and I'm sure for our viewers and listeners who joined us from their various homes and, of course, in their cars, wherever they joined us from, would have enjoyed this game. It was a good one, and I hope that Kumasi Asante Kotoko can go on and have a good display when they get to the CAF Confederations Cup next season, because they are champions of the MTN FA Cup as well. And a good shot stint by Abdul Karim Zito, and I'm sure that they will get him some players to build up his team. For Masoudi Dramani, I think that he has to be given some time. Of course, he is yet to make any signings, but then, of course, when the players are brought on board, they have talent, they have a plan, and we'll see Accra Folk again next season.
You will see Accra Folk and what they will have in store for us next season with Masoud in charge of the Phobian Club. But there it is. It's all over here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's been a brilliant game by all standards. Game ending 2-1 for Kotoko, defeating House of Oak here at the Nations Wembley. So we'll join my colleague Monica Bukari for some post-match reactions of the two coaches for the two teams. But of course, it's been a brilliant game.
Okay, it's all over here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is 2-1 against Accra Hearts of Folk, but I've been joined by the coach of Accra Hearts of Folk, Didi Dramani, to have a word over what just happened. It's quite unfortunate for Accra Hearts of Folk.
I think it's part of the industry. At a time when we're controlling, and then we lost a key player, and then it was difficult to reshuffle, and then yeah, they took the chance clearly. So you have to acknowledge that.
Talking about your key player, will you say Osei Sibe was the reason why Kotoko has just taken over?
No, I think the injury maybe was a force majeure, and then also serve as the right purpose to have more players having a chance to play, and then we are in a progressive process, and so we expect that anyone who has the opportunity can do it. But I'm very, very impressed with the composition and the executions.
Are you satisfied with the current team that you have that played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
I think there's a lot. It's early days yet. There's a lot to put in. There's a lot that we have done. There's a lot that we'll put in, and I believe that we'll get there. With this crop of players, with some small adjustments, we should be there.
Did you miss the services of Benjamin Asari in post today?
Oh, I think that every player is very, very important. He's the number one. He's a national team goalkeeper, and so we wish to have everyone. But I think that Soaib, gave a very good account of himself.
Now, before I let you go, a word for your fans with what just happened.
We love them so much. We love them for coming, and I think that we want to see more of this. We'll come out with very good performances. We'll come out with very good energy and effort. I think that we were all satisfied with what they did.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the very best as you enter the 2025 season. So that was Didi Dramani, coach of Accra Hearts of Folk, who just lost to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've also been joined by coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Karim Zito. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you very much.
Now tell us, you, like I asked you earlier, never lost against Accra Hearts of Folk, and now again with Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you have really proved that you have what it takes to take against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Tell us, what was your plan?
The plan is to come to win. Before a game, you have to ask you, what do you need in that game? So when I sat down, I saw that, no, we should go for the second cup this year, because we had wanted to go in for the league, and we couldn't. So now let's specify our supporters with the President Cup. And remember, this is the second time I won the President Cup with Kotoko against us. So it was mentality. You saw the way we came into the second half. It was far better than the first half. And I'm very happy that we won.
Tell me, how is the feeling like for your players as well?
No, everybody wants to win. The moment the win comes, we don't feel anything apart from happiness. We are all happy, and I'm very happy that my supporters too are happy. So we are here to make them happy. And since you are able to make them happy, I'm okay. Happiness came through no other team than Accra has a folk. So we are very, very happy.
Now tell us the way forward. What do you have to say to your fans?
I think I introduced some few players I recruited, and then, we qualified for Africa. So we are going to start preparing for Africa. Very soon we'll go to South Africa. From there we'll start planning. But I think we'll play the champion of champions before that. So it's part of preparation.
Right, thank you very much. We still wish you all the very best. We've also been joined, that was Coach Zito, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've been joined again by Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm the pass, it's made in Kunimpa, I'm there. Because they're not the Ashan, I'm the pa.
Nakacha, me na plan Ben, I'm over the Bay Musian.
Oh, plan a woman, Nancy, a very marching. You're free fear by a preparation, and near the answer barbarian, and then Yamiadum so. Yet me are in a marching.
Congratulations to you. Right, so thank you very much. We'll still be speaking to more players as well. Very soon to the presentations will be taking over. Yes. I've been joined by Opoku as well. Congratulations, Opoku.
Thank you.
Neko say my game, no to say.
The game was very, very tough game. Like we didn't start well. But later part in the game we came in, that's how come we had the second goal as well.
Now you winning against Accra Hearts of Oak here on home soil, which just happens to be the home of Accra Hearts of Oak. Tell me, how do you feel together with your teammates as well?
We are very, very happy for ourselves, for our technical team, the new players, and then to the Asante Kotoko supporters. So I say this is just a stepping stone for all of us. We're looking forward. We will try to win as much as possible. We try to win every cup that comes our way.
We wish you all the very best for the way of 2025-26 season. Thank you very much. Right, so that was Kwame Poku of Kumasi Asante Kotoko that we spoke to. I've been joined by my colleague. Mutala. Mutala, tell me, we've spoken to Coach Didi Dramani. We've spoken to Karim Zito as well. Karim Zito has never lost a game against Accra Hearts of Oak, and this time around he repeated the same thing again. Tell me, what are your reservations about today's game?
Yes, great game for the neutrals, great game for both sides, and in fact, as you mentioned, history has a way of repeating itself. Karim Zito has come to the nation's Wembley to show the oldest club in our land, Accra Hearts of Oak, that of course, when it comes to beating them, it has the medicine, has the antidote to that. Yeah. But if you watch the game, indeed, both teams showed energy, they showed resilience. Tactically, you will say that yes, Kotoko a little bit ahead of Hearts of Oak, especially in the second half. They back from recess, they realized that there's something that they ought to do. They did that, got 2 quick goals in the second half, and of course, they carried the day. But for those within Hearts of Oak, I'm sure Coach Didi Dramani has been telling you about the fact that the captain, the absence of the captain, the Saisibe leaving the pitch in the second half greatly impacted on the performance of the club. But I think that both clubs have showed what it is. We have enjoyed football here. The atmosphere was wow. Can we have this? For how long can we have this? Is it going to be a one-off? In my mind, the kind of football, look at the atmosphere, very charged, very, very interesting day. And for Kotoko, I think that for the 5th time, they have been able to beat our Accra Hearts of Oak here. And it's a great game. Taking the trophy back to Kumasi, it's a great feeling for the Kotoko fans.
And it's going to be a great feeling for Tumfor 32 as well. But tell me, normally when Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's always a tough game. But today, will you say it was a fair play in both sides?
If you look at the energy showed, especially right from the first 10 minutes, Kotoko dominated. Hearts of Oak came in, got their goal, then they dominated. The atmosphere was there for them to be able to push on. Back from recess, I don't know what Coach Didi Dramani told his boys. They raised their game, they played, they got the first goal, pushed on within a minute or two, they got the second goal. And in football, once you have the momentum, I tell you what, you are going to push on. But interestingly, the Phobian had a penalty. And of course, the penalty is one of the difficult things to take. The energy, the pressure, and all of that. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper did well, saved that. And of course, they have to be able to win a game, to win a trophy. You need to have a moment where your goalkeeper can save you, and that is what they did.
Exactly. Now, let's take Osei Sibe for instance. Osei Sibe was phenomenal for Accra Hearts of Oak in the first half, but throughout the game, what will you say? I think that Kotoko's goalkeeper, Kamara, was incredible for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Absolutely, especially after that hauler that led to Hearts of Oak first goal. I think that within the second half, he actually distinguished himself, and I think that Kumasi Asante Kotoko deserved the trophy this evening.
Fine. Let's talk about the penalty taker himself. For me, from where I started, I watched him. It's kind of, it brings so much tension when you have to take that penalty. It was a very feeble shot from him. Will you say it was the very best of shot that you had to take for Accra Hearts of Oak?
You know, football has a way of telling its own story. In football, one would tell you that when there's a penalty, we do know that the clubs, they do know who is their first penalty taker. But the point is that once there's a penalty at this pressure moment, the player that grabs the ball, you allow that player to take the penalty. You realize that the player that took the penalty, at some point in time, he tried to have a go at the goalkeeper, tried to take that, but it didn't work. But of course, that is how football works. And once football is like that, you just have to take it and move on. But I think that he could have had some way of taking the penalty, the way and manner he did. The goalkeeper did the right way by guessing right, and he got that.
Talking about the euphoria here at the Accra Sports Stadium from the beginning, afternoon, all the way, even from morning, people started thronging the stadium. I mean, the euphoria here, the atmosphere is kind of electrifying. Do you think the supporters came in their numbers to support their own teams?
Look, I'm seeing students in uniform here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And guess what? When Shatawale was here, the whole atmosphere was charged.
Was electrifying.
Electrifying and all of that. You see, that is the beauty of football. If we can have this, we can have this for a very long time. We can plan this for a very long time. I'm thinking that the president, the organizer can find a way to more or less expand this particular trophy tournament and make it a tournament. What has happened to the top four? Maybe we can look at it and make the President's Cup a one that can be top four clubs can compete, or even spread it across the country. But I think that if you ask me, this is a very great atmosphere for football game, and I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy the moment. A Sunday night. I wish today is a Friday. I wish today is a Friday.
I know, right? Now, talking about publicity of this whole game itself, I think publicity also went down very well to inform the stadium, the players, or fans to also throng the stadium as well.
Absolutely. So earlier in the day,